That's our ASEAN highlights. We'll now continue with our updates of the upcoming G20 summit. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen will travel to New Delhi to participate in the G20 Leaders Summit from September 7 to 10th. Meanwhile, Chinese President Xi Jinping is likely to skip the G20 gathering in New Delhi.
Yellen intends to focus at the G20 summit on strengthening the global economy and supporting low and middle income countries by advancing efforts on debt restructurings, the evolution of multilateral development banks or MDBs, and building International Monetary Fund Trust Fund resources, the U.S. Treasury said. The Treasury said Yellen will also rally America's G20 allies to maintain economic support for Ukraine and increase costs on Russia over Moscow's continuing war in Ukraine. This includes supporting the G7-led price cap on Russian oil exports and efforts to strengthen global food security in the face of restrictions on Ukrainian grain exports. Meanwhile, Chinese President Xi Jinping is likely to skip a summit of G20 leaders in India next week. Sources familiar with the matter in India and China told Reuters. The sources said that Premier Li Qiang is expected to represent Beijing at the meeting in New Delhi. Foreign ministries of India and China did not respond to requests for comment. Li will also likely attend the summit meeting of East and Southeast Asian leaders in Jakarta on September the 5th to the 7th.